The first thing she noticed was the silk sheets, too smooth, too expensive to belong to any place she'd ever been. A soft glow filtered through floor-to-ceiling windows. She blinked at the sheer curtains billowing in the breeze, her head throbbed slightly. She sat up, confused. Where am I? A voice came from the corner. Deep, calm, commanding, "You're safe." She turned quickly. A man in a crisp white shirt stood near the balcony, holding a glass of wine, at 9 a.m. His sharp jawline and piercing eyes weren't easy to forget. "Who are you?" she whispered. "I'm the one who saved you." Scene 2, flashback to chaos. The night before came in broken flashes. She remembered walking alone in the rain. A near accident. Tires screeching. Then, darkness. "I found you unconscious outside my hotel," he explained. "You were soaking wet, barely breathing." She tried to stand, her legs shaking. "Thank you. But I really need to go." He didn't move. "You can't." Scene 3, tension builds. "What do you mean I can't?" The billionaire walked closer. "You were running from something. Or someone. That much was obvious. You had no ID. No phone. Just a torn photograph in your pocket." He handed her the picture, a blurry image of a young boy. Her brother. Her last family. Tears welled in her eyes. No one had seen that photo in years. "You searched me," she asked. "I needed to know who you were." "I still don't." Scene 4, the deal. He poured her tea, set it on the glass table between them, and sat opposite her. "You're safe here. But I want something in return." She froze. "What kind of deal?" "Stay. Just for a week. Pretend to be my fiancée. In return, I'll help you find your brother." Her heart raced. This had to be a joke. But then again, he was a billionaire. Nothing about him, or this, was normal. "Why me?" "Because you don't want anything from me." "That's rare." Scene 5, the gala night. A week later, she stood beside him in a shimmering dress. The gala was filled with society's elite. She barely recognized herself in the mirror. The world whispered about the CEO's mystery fiancé. She stayed silent, smiling when needed, pretending to belong, but something changed that night. He took her hand when no one was watching. "You're good at this," he said quietly. "So are you," she replied, their eyes locked. The air between them shifted. Scene 6, the secret revealed. On the rooftop, he finally opened up. "My father wanted me to marry for status. I built an empire without his help. But his money, it still controls everything. This week buys me freedom." She nodded slowly. "And what happens when the week ends?" He didn't answer. The next morning, she found her photo gone, replaced with a folded paper. Inside was a lead, the town her brother was last seen in, and a number. His number. Scene 7, the goodbye that wasn't. Bag in hand, she stood by the door. "I should go," she said. He nodded, silent. But just before she stepped out, he spoke. "I lied." She turned. "I told myself I brought you here for my freedom. But somewhere in between pretending, I started hoping you'd stay." She walked to him, slowly. "I was never pretending." Final scene. 1 month later, she woke up again in the penthouse. This time, not confused. This time, not alone. The photo of her brother was framed beside the bed. Her hand rested in his, and the city outside, for once, didn't feel so lonely.